Today, in a series of conversations, here we have with us Ishita. Hi Ishita.
Hi.
कैसे हो? All good?
बढ़िया.
So Ishita is here to share her experiences with us today. So Ishita, if you can first talk us through what actually got you to the fellowship. आप कहाँ से हो? थोड़ा, if you can tell about your educational background and what brought you here.
I am an urban planner by profession.
Okay.
I have done my bachelor's from School of Planning and Architecture, New Delhi. And back in the day, we were being taught, we had this class called Planning Legislation, where we were being taught bills about the bills that Parliament passes and how do you get stuff done in the urban planning sector. And that got me excited, and I discussed it with one of my professors there, and he told me that you can apply for this fellowship called LAM Fellowship, and that's how I stumbled upon PRS website, and I started looking for. But then COVID happened, plans got changed, I took up a job. But the next year, the thing was still in there. I want to explore the policy field, and this could be my chance. I applied next year, and thankfully got in here, and here I am. And it till now is a very exciting field, and I do not regret it. And I think I took the right advice from the professor.
Great. So coming from outside New Delhi, and also coming from a not so conventional educational background. Generally, people say that public policy as a sector is meant for lawyers or for people with a humanities or an eco background. You come from a very different background than that. So, how has been, you've said that your experience during the fellowship has been great, but how do you think the difference in the educational and the kind of skill set differentiation that you have adds value? And what is it that you look forward to taking from the public policy space for yourself?
So, as what you said, the general notion is that lawyers and eco backgrounds, pol science backgrounds are the one that dominate policy field. So, I think for them, it's policy field at a macro level. From where I am coming from, it starts at very micro level, that I have specialized in one sector, and now I'm expanding to the policy side of that sector, like for the urban policy field. So definitely there's a different set of skill set that I bring in, but to a one sector thing. With this fellowship and the cohort, I have been being exposed to other sectors as well.
Yeah.
So that is one of the benefits that I am getting on, because before that I have never interacted with an eco background student or a law student or a pol sci student. So there are a lot of things to learn and discuss with others. At the same time, other fields are not very aware of what urban planning is. So I am making them aware of those. So there's a lot of exchange of skills and thoughts happening in the cohort as well. So that is a plus that I am getting here.
Absolutely. Peer-to-peer learning is a very integral part of the LAM Fellowship program. And as you very rightly pointed out, that the learning not just happens at MP's offices or at the various sessions and workshops that you attend, but also a lot through within your peers.
Yeah.
Talking about the various sessions and workshops that are organized by PRS for the LAM Fellows, do you want to share your experience about how did you find this sessions, or as a matter of fact, the initial training that we do for the LAM Fellows before they join the training?
Yeah, so just giving a little background, I was not someone who was very politically inclined. I was more towards policy, but not the politics part of the fellowship. So in the very first week, I felt very like an imposter syndrome thing, and I felt very overwhelmed by the fact that everybody knows a lot more than me. But as the sessions passed by, we were taught almost everything, right from how the parliamentary procedures work, how to file questions, research for the committees, the general part of it, and the other part of it, what policy is, exploring other things. So I think that 1 month was a very nice session to know each other, to learn what you're going to do for the next 8 months, and also opens wider avenues for you to think what you want to do ahead, because that introduces you to a lot of things, and that 1 month might be overwhelming, but at the same time is a great experience, I'd say.
Great. And so what is your plan after this, after completing the fellowship program?
So after this, I definitely, as just like everyone, want to pursue a master's, but not immediately. Before the fellowship started, I wanted to pursue a master's immediately, but with the fellowship, I've come to realize that policy is not something that you just go for and just go do and masters. It is more to it. There are a lot of fields to be explored on. And with this fellowship, I think I have developed a certain idea of what are the fields that I'm interested in now, which I wasn't even aware before it. So I would be working for a few years, exploring those fields, and then maybe go for a master's.